He isn't a captain, nor a chapter master. But when the lines falter and comms go dead, his voice cuts through the chaos. His blade carves order from madness. His bolter sings beside his brothers. This is the Ultramarines Lieutenant, the second in command, the voice of discipline, and the blade that follows the word. And today, we arm him with the weapon of adaptability, the Combi-Weapon.
Welcome back to Brush and Blood, where Warhammer meets the real world. Today, we're painting an Ultramarines Lieutenant with Combi-Weapon, a battlefield commander who fights shoulder to shoulder with his men while adapting to any threat. As I paint, we'll explore the lore, the leadership, and the lessons that turn second in command into the soul of every victory.
Let's get it on!
Lore and background. The lieutenant is the captain's shadow, the one who ensures orders become reality amidst the storm of war. He's the bridge between command and the front line, often leading small strike forces, kill teams, or desperate counterattacks where every decision matters. Unlike captains who see the battle as a whole, the lieutenant feels that he's in the mud, rallying brothers, firing alongside them. His combi weapon reflects that role: a bolt gun for the standard, a melta, plasma, or flamer barrel for the unexpected. It's a weapon built for improvisation for the warrior who doesn't get the luxury of preparation. And in Ultramarines history, lieutenants rarely become legends by name, but every legend owes its victory to one. Real-world parallels. The second in command. In the real world, the lieutenant mirrors the field leader, the one too junior to command the war, but too vital to lose it. In Roman legions, centurions led by example sword drawn, armor dented, always in the front rank. In World War II, junior officers often held collapsing fronts together, rallying scattered squads when higher command was gone. In modern armies, lieutenants walk point calling airstrikes, clearing buildings, making decisions that shape entire operations. The lieutenant doesn't strategize from safety. He adapts in chaos. He's proof that leadership isn't about authority, it's about presence. Lore vignettes, the catacombs of Macragge, and the frozen line, the catacombs of Macragge. During the Tyrannic Wars, a lieutenant led a handful of Marines into the catacombs beneath the fortress monastery to delay a genestealer brood. For 3 hours, their vox went silent. The battle above raged. When the Ultramarines finally secured the surface, they found the tunnels collapsed and the swarm dead. The lieutenant's armor was never recovered, but etched into the rock was a single phrase: hold the line, always. The frozen line. On the ice world of Iskar Prime, Ultramarines fought Death Guard forces in sub-zero blizzards. When their captain fell, command fell to a lieutenant. Visibility dropped to meters, Vox contact was gone, and plague winds tore through their ranks. The lieutenant gathered what was left of his squad and advanced through the storm. They reached the enemy trenches and ignited their flamers, a wall of cleansing fire cutting through the rot. He died minutes later, but his last transmission rallied 3 other squads to press forward. By dawn, the Death Guard were gone. The Ultramarines called it the night discipline burned hotter than plague. Pop culture and anime parallels. You've seen the lieutenant archetype before, the one who leads not through rank but through resolve. Lieutenant Winters from Band of Brothers, calm under pressure, earning respect by standing in the same mud as his men. Levi Ackerman from Attack on Titan, humanity's strongest soldier, second to none, trusted even above those with higher titles. Kakashi Hatake from Naruto, the experienced mentor who never seeks glory, only success for his squad. Even the combi weapon has its place in fiction. The adaptable weapon one gun, many forms symbolizing creativity under fire. Think Halo's battle rifle, the Mandalorian's Amban rifle, or even Elita's modular arsenal tools for warriors who think before they strike. The lieutenant embodies this same ideal. The soldier scholar, the adaptable tactician, the voice that steadies hearts when everything falls apart. He's not the hero of the song. He's the reason it ends in victory. Tabletop tie-in. On the tabletop, the Ultramarines Lieutenant with Combi-Weapon is a tactician's dream, a commander who turns precision into power. He moves 6 inches with toughness 4, a 3+ save, and 4 wounds fast, sturdy, and perfectly built for leading strike teams into the thick of it. His Combi-Weapon fires at 24 inches with rapid fire 1, strength 4, and ballistic skill 3+, but that's only the beginning. It carries anti-infantry 4+ and devastating wounds, which means even the toughest enemy infantry melt when his shots land true. It's part bolter, part plasma, all-purpose, the perfect reflection of the lieutenant's adaptability. Up close, his paired combat blades give him 5 attacks, hitting on 2+, strength 4, AP -1, damage 1, and sustained hits, one turning every melee into a blur of efficient, surgical strikes. But his true strength lies in his abilities. Priority objective identified. At the start of the battle, he marks one objective for destruction. Every Adeptus Astartes unit targeting enemies near that point rerolls wound rolls of 1. It's not just tactics, it's destiny by his command. Evade and survive. Once per turn, when enemies close in, he and his unit can reposition up to 9 inches. Whether it's slipping behind cover or pulling back to fire again, he always keeps the fight on his terms. Core abilities infiltrators: stealth, lone operative, and feel no pain 5+. That means he can deploy anywhere, vanish into shadows, and shrug off mortal wounds that would drop lesser men. With the Oath of Moment guiding his fire, the lieutenant turns every squad he leads into a weapon of surgical precision. He's not a brawler or a glory hound, he's the ghost between orders and chaos. He marks the objective, strikes, and fades, leaving only smoking ruins and a silent vox. Objective secured. Real-world reflection. Command under fire. History remembers the generals, but wars are won by lieutenants. In Normandy, 1944, young officers rallied troops under artillery fire, turning chaos into cohesion. In Vietnam, lieutenants were often the first through the door and the last to retreat. Their command wasn't about rank, it was about presence. The Space Marine Lieutenant channels that same truth. No distance, no safety, only duty, precision, and the weight of every brother who follows. Psychology of leadership. The lieutenant's greatest weapon isn't his bolter, it's his composure. Psychologists call it command calm, the ability to process chaos faster than fear can rise. He doesn't ignore fear, he converts it into focus. Because when others look to him for direction, his steadiness is the weapon. The Ultramarines Lieutenant reminds us that leadership isn't about thrones, medals, or grand speeches. It's about being the calm in the storm, the one voice that keeps the line from breaking. Fun fact: some chapters have a ritual where lieutenants etch tally marks into the grips of their weapons, one for every mission where every Marine came home. Some grips are covered in scars. Others are still waiting for their first mark. Next time on Brush and Blood, we're going back to the 30th millennium, to the Age of Horus, thunderous engines, and the birth of the Imperium itself. We'll be painting the Leviathan Siege Dreadnought, the hammer of the Imperium, a walking fortress that makes even Titans pause. Question for you, commanders. If you had to lead a squad into the grimdark, would you rather fight with a combi weapon in hand, calling the shots like a lieutenant, or pilot a Leviathan Dreadnought, turning the battlefield into rubble just to make a point? Disclaimer: This episode is for entertainment and storytelling, blending lore, tabletop, and creativity to celebrate the hobby we all love. Until next time, stand firm, paint true, and lead like the Emperor is watching.
Not too bad.
Russian blood. The battlefield trembles beneath the wrath of an ancient war engine. The Leviathan Siege Dreadnought storms into the fray. Sunday, 8 p.m. Don't miss the drop.